Anyway, got the track frame picked up. These guys did an awesome job of fixing it. I'll show you that later. Anyway, so in my videos I talk about engineers and I piss the engineers off, but I did get a super response from a guy explaining all the other people that block their ability to do their best work. So my salesman just accosted me over my last video where I drove through the yard and said, look at all this new stuff that needs to go in the shop. So Jim, this is for you. I'm making a correction video. All that stuff I showed you over there was rental equipment. Actually, I think all that's rental equipment right there. So everything out here on the front line is new stuff. And this center row up here is trade-in. That's all trade-in equipment. But my whole point about talking about that was I was talking about, somebody told me I need to get rid of my old junk and get the new stuff. And I said the new stuff wears out and breaks down just like the old stuff. And the stuff going into the heavy shop is parked over there. You can't see it. I've already driven past it on the way in. There you go. There's you, Mr. Snuffleupagus 988H. There's an old track loader, Garrett Wilson's favorite item. Used equipment, see? They put that sign up just for me. Just for Jpaydirt. Heavy equipment rental. Hey, there's just some nice looking 450. I didn't know they made a 450. I want a 450. D6T. I want that right there. I guess I should. I told my salesman that's one thing I'd like to have someday is a D6T. That one's dirty. I don't want that one. Anyway, anything that says BH on it is a rental, heavy rents. So you got the rental store, which I think's over here, and then my dealer. So the rental store used to be the biggest machine they rented was a 329, and heavy rents, my dealer's rental was smallest they rented was 336. So they deal with the big stuff, heavy rents, and then you got the rental store. Is that right, Jim? You better get on here and correct me. They got all their attachments here all lined up. Ford pickup boxes, if you need Ford pickup box. I don't think those are rentals. They probably just sell you those. Ooh, they even got UTVs for rent. Looks like I need to tighten my chains already on my track frame. They're bobbing around. So anyway, we'll go home and get that track frame put on, get those tracks on. I'm hoping by the end of the weekend I got smoke rolling out the pipe and we're putting that thing to work. It'd be nice to have one of those little minis for a pet excavator. 325, 320. There's the undercarriage out there. I sure like to swing by there and pick up a few things. Nothing would fit my stuff. So when you come in here, they got a secured gate over there. You got to talk to a gal. This one will just automatically open to leave. They probably don't want me driving this way, but I'm doing it. Probably want me to come out the other way to make sure I don't have two D9 track frames. Alright, so we'll get out of here and get this on. Okay, this is part Interstate 15 where I ran off the highway. We're coming down. This is the Pocatello Creek exit, northbound I-15. And I'm just starting to cross the overpass right there. And you see this truck boom, and that's where she quit steering, right there. And I was only going 55, and I slowed down, and right here is where I ran off the grass. You can see the bent over delineator there on the left side. So I went down into the grass right there. As soon as I went off into the grass, I just locked the brakes up. I got my front idler in. I'm ready to put this thing in, but I got to crawl under there and clean up those bores where that diagonal brace goes. Oh, lay in the dirt, get filthy. Oh boy. All right, so I got to clean these out. All right, that was a pain in the ass. Matt helped me get that in there. You really got to have this, your tilt set right, and you got to have your front idler out so that goes in there, and then just right on. But because that truck's up in the air because of the track, it's got this hard bar way up into this, which makes it a wee bit difficult. So I got some stuff business I gotta go take care of, so I'm gonna have to come back later. It's not gonna do it till I pick up the ripper. Move forward. That's way out of whack too. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're sitting pretty good now. Yeah. It still needs to go over that way, but I think it's, as you let it down, it's gonna, tractor's gonna move that direction. Alright, we're in, but it turned the cotter key down there, so now I gotta pick it back up and have to turn that. guess I should have got it running out and just kept going. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to get on the front or put a chain on the back and pull. Alright, so I got to get the wire wheel, clean these clips up, and phone. Hello. Alright, gonna try to do this by myself. Get the crane tether and go up in the cat. If I had my other GoPro, I could set it up and watch what's going on. Actually, I might be able to do it with this one, but then you wouldn't be able to see. So I just gotta pull forward slowly and keep craning up. See what kind of damage we can do here. Come on. Up already. Slipped the cock. I gotta fix that now.
To laugh at safety. Now they call me Three-Finger Joe.
had to run down to my dealer, Western States Equipment, to get these 8 bolts. They were supposed to have been there Friday. They supposedly got shipped UPS instead of coming from the warehouse on the regular LTL freight truck. UPS lost them, so they ordered them for Monday. So this is how I got this together. Put a chain around here, binder on each side, and sucked her together. For some reason, these 2 bolts here went in piece of cake. The ones on the other side were a bitch. But all I can tell you about these is, like I showed you, you got to run the threads, clean them up good, clean the paint out of the alligator clips, take the antices, go in the hole, smear it in the hole all over the bolts, get them to go in, run them in and out, and then final torque them. But you want to be careful. They're a fine thread bolt, and you dick the threads up. The threads are in here, and if you dick them up bad enough, you're going to have them come take that apart and replace the threaded pieces. So you got to be careful. So I'm going to get out that Ingersoll Electric and give her the old Who Juice and see if they gonna tighten up now. Okay, I gotta go get a last master pad. So, you know, I just got tired of fighting this bastard back here. He'd drop a link out there and get her out of time. So, I just ran it up over this. And then you just release the right hand steering clutch. Put power to this and it'll go. Oh, you take the ripper and lift the back end up, and then put power to this track and it'll just go bloop and take that slack right out. Piece of cake. There's no sense even fighting it. It's a complete waste of time. Anyway, this one went faster after having done the other one and made lots of mistakes. I figured out how to do it. Oh, I've got silver antices all over my arm now. God, I hate that stuff. Last one. Done. I need to clean up my junk, but I'm too damn tired and need to go look at a job. So I'm gonna stow the crane, pick up that junk back there, clean some of this up, put it in the truck, and then I'm gonna take this thing and move it over there.
It's alright.